Howdy folks, this is Fanor, and thank you for spending time together with me on the internet. So we've got another episode of EU4 going on here, and yeah, we'll just do a quick review of what the heck is going on. Okay, we've got to try to speed rush colonize La Plata to beat the Castilians, although I don't know that that's gonna happen. You know, I think as long as we have our 5th colony down before they get a colonial nation, that we're not going to fall afoul of the Pope. So I think as long as we plop all 3 of these guys there and then beat the Spaniards in speed, we can get a 5th. So yeah, I think that's what we'll try to do, and we'll maybe try to go north and around the coastline, because if we can get whatever this place ends up being named in Portugal as friendly neighboring countries, the Spaniards can have the southern tip, which is not that nice of land anyway. So that will be our plan there. Our manpower is doing quite well. Are investing into barracks and not constantly killing dudes, taking them back and forth across the ocean is paying off. So we will... that's a horse. Okay, so we're gonna build this army up and then begin our invasion of Mexico. Looks like they picked up a new ally, but that's fine. So they're tiny. I'm not sure how big. Well, is that them? Well, 10. Oh, yeah, Cachical is pretty big. But, you know, they have a total of 15,000. So what is our limit and how are our funds? So we're getting close to that land force limit, but we did just pick up the quantity ideas. So I think we can probably handle them by going over on our force limit just a bit. What else are we looking at here? Boy, it's so annoying. Something about the EU client specifically enables the Discord notifications. I haven't been able to figure that out because I have it completely muted in terms of notifications in the Discord client. So I may pause the video here next time I see one and jump to the channel and mute that entire server, because I'm getting sick of them appearing in an area where I need to frequently click. So yeah, we're looking good. We can build 3,000 more. What do we need? We'll maybe do just a single cannon and 2 infantry. And yeah, continue to accumulate manpower. So other than that, we're doing very well. What's going on here? They're fine. They're big enough to beat off the natives. They need to stay down there. And they're going to group up. So, yep, looking good. Okay, so we're gonna go for the South China Sea before we worry about Australia or the Pacific. Oh yeah, and I need to colonize them to do my mission. So yep, there they go. The Spaniards popped this one, which I was going to grab next. So let me see where the boundaries of the colonial region are. Okay, so we've got to go down south, I guess, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, let's us grab that place with the harbor. So yeah, we'll grab these two places with the harbor and hopefully get better trade control. Although, can they walk to there? They cannot. What if I put... No, let's put this guy. Can he walk to there then? Yeah, he can. Okay, so... 500, 500. I guess we're going to split them up and do it like so. Okay, our heir is about ready to take over the throne, which is good. When you're in a regency, you have some restrictions. You can't declare wars, except in some special circumstances, and a few other things. Nothing too onerous, and thankfully our new queen was only 13 or something when her dad died, so it's not like she was itty bitty. Okay, lots of people went for Golden Era. Austria, Naples, Papal State. And we can do our mill tech. So we'll get new cavalry and new cannons and improved flanking range. So that is good. There's our troop update reminder. We're gonna change our Latin Knights into the Schwarz Rider. Schwarzer Rider. England is continuing their domination of Ireland. How's that war France is in going? Yeah, they're kicking butt there. How's Austria doing? They're okay. And yeah, the Ottomans are probably going to eat most of the rest of Venice. So, how's Poland and Lithuania doing here? They're doing okay. I'd really like to see the Ottomans start getting chunked down to size. So, what are we doing here? I think I might spend 50 on the legitimacy increase. I'm gonna check how we're doing with inflation too. Very good. How's our trade? Oh wow, continuing to increase, 55%. Big money, big prizes. So we've got Amazon sending to Caribbean. La Plata only has one place. Just checking our trade route optimization to make sure that it's being sent how we want it. English Channel versus St. Lawrence. Yeah, so both of those are out of our reach. So that'd be nice to get that trade going to Seville, but it's just not going to happen. The trade routes are not designed that way. Our colonies grow very, very quickly. This is good. And I wasn't able to quickly enough on that Discord notification, so missed the pop-up there. And I also forgot to change our cast bronze mortars into, what does it recommend? Culverins? Yeah, I think that's what we usually go with. Oh yeah, our colonies just grow fast as all get out. Okay, Naho. England is going after some more of Ireland. Good for them. Okay, our guy improved his maneuver. Well, that's probably the least good of all 4 attributes, but whatever. Free stats are free stat. Sorry about the double cut. I guess I can't actually click on that notification anyway. Boy, that's annoying. And I'm not sure by looking at those names. It's one of those Discord servers that you join, and I have no clue which one it is. I'm in several dozen, like most of you probably are. Okay, we'll do the South China Sea coast. So yeah, we should be discovering all of that area. Okay, we'll let him stay home. That's actually nice. That's a permanent bonus to the defensiveness of Ceuta, and that's where we have our mothballed fortress. So that's going to permanently make Ceuta 25% more difficult to siege, and that's great because that's basically the land gateway to our European continental possessions. So that's going to make it next to impossible for Morocco or Tunis or anyone to ever actually invade Portugal proper. They might be able to wreak some havoc in our African lands, but we don't care about those as much. Okay. I guess we have a royal marriage with Naples? Oh, it's just Naples is the name. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's going to be a rebellion in Porto, so we're gonna get our army up there first, and we're gonna take our tough fighting guy with it. We're gonna put that off to the side and not trigger the rebellion until our guys are up there. That'll also give them some time to recover their morale. Ooh, nice. So our heir is very good stats again. Not quite as good as Enrique, but better than Maria. And our prince consort is a nice general too. I wonder if we can make him a general? Yes, we can. So yeah, he's got a 5 in military. We're gonna make him a general. Go for it, buddy. And yeah, he's quite the good fighter. Quite the good fighter. Technically better than our conquistador, so we will give him command. And his first job to protect his the reign of his 15-year-old wife is to go crush a revolt. Sounds very historical. Okay, now I know what channel that is. So be right back. Hopefully the third time's the charm. Okay, so there we go. I should really play some more SWTOR. That's a very fun game. I used to be a very big MMO player when I was younger, and I've moved away from it as I've gotten older because it's just harder to find the time to kind of stick with MMOs. They require so much time to really excel in, and yeah, it's hard when you're trying to, you know, work a job, run a business, make YouTube videos, things like that. So it's difficult, but it's a very enjoyable MMO. I highly suggest everyone give it a try. It's kind of old school, like WoW back in the day. And the story and writing for it is actually really cool, and it's set up in a way where, yes, there are people around, yes, it's an MMO, but you could treat it kind of like KOTOR 3, Knights of the Old Republic, if you guys are familiar with KOTOR 1 or 2, and really just play it as a single-player game. And the writing is phenomenal, and it doesn't have any of the crap from the new Star Wars in it. It's just good old-fashioned Star Wars the way you like it. And yeah, give it a try. So this doesn't even really matter because this is going to be ending soon, so we'll pick whatever. Okay, so France chunked out Brittany a little bit and dissolved the personal union between Bavaria and Burgundy. Oh, so yeah, now France is the overlord of Burgundy. So Burgundy, they took some of the land and took rulership over Burgundy. That's actually okay because I think, yeah, Burgundy is in the HRE, so France being the overlord of it is going to piss off everyone in Germany pretty much. And then Austria took the moment to attack their relatively powerful neighbor Bavaria. So this could be kind of the start of the rise of Austria, depending on how they play their cards. Okay, and as soon as the month changes, we will go with the revolt. God is with Maria. Uh-oh, maybe God is not with Maria. Come on, guys, you got it. Oh no! So that is going to be a costly mistake. Come on, you stupid Discord stuff. That is going to cost us almost all of our manpower. Great. Ships from foreign wood? It'd be safer to fashion them from rock. We'll gain the mercantilism. Okay, at least Castille is going to clean that up for me. Thanks, Castille, for cleaning up my mess for me. And then we can put that fella back in charge of drilling them. Ugh, losing 9,000 men. Okay, so finally dealt with that pesky rebellion. Explore. We're gonna go with the South Indian Ocean before we deal with the Pacific. Nice. We keep getting these mercantilism events, so every time we get that is a big deal to us. And now with the new poor legitimacy of our ruler, we're definitely going to fire off the papal sanction of our dynasty. Heart matters more than iron. So our mercantilism has got to be getting crazy. We've got a ton of those events. Yeah, that's looking good. So closing in on 60% of our income from trade. What are we losing all that money on? Oh, the refilling of our army. Yeah. Okay, it looks like our one guy died while drilling the troops. We'll put our other conquistador on it. And yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna combine these guys up somehow, I think. How is our force limit doing? And we're over it by just a bit. Okay, so yeah, we want to keep that theologian while we're working on conversions. So get some free admin power, which is nice. And we can also finish off expansion, which will get us what? Minimum autonomy in territories. That's nice. And global trade power, which is quite nice. So we'll finish off that idea group. And we also unlocked a policy. Policies are free bonuses that you can get when you have 2 or more idea groups completed. Not all idea. An idea group is off of this menu here. So we currently have the 3 taken. We've got quantity, exploration, and expansion. And not every combo of 2 has a pairing. So only particular combos of particular idea groups give you policies. And I'm pretty sure that yeah, these are the ones we have available. We don't qualify for these because we don't have the second one completed. When we do complete quantity, we can grab one of these. And this one is just awesome. Plus 20 global settler increase, which is big. And minus 50% native uprising, which is also big because we have an aggressive repress the natives sort of attitude in our colonies. So it will make them half as likely to revolt, as well as increasing their speed even more. So if we look at our colonies, they naturally grow by 180 a year, compared to some Spanish colonies, 70 a year. So we're, 2.5 times faster in natural growth, basically. So, they grabbed that one, dang it. So we're gonna have a very, very ugly colonial nation here, but that's fine. I think we might, leapfrog all the way over to Pikun Mapu and just deal with it. That's enough. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe we'll just grab, oh, this one has a trade thing in it too, Emporium. So yeah, we'll just grab that one for our final colony. So come on, go colonies. And our income is recovering because we've basically filled up our army that took damage in that revolt. Okay, so Protestantism is fully entrenched at this point. I believe that fires when there's 3 centers of Reformation, which there are. Only 3 can be created, and they only last for so long. So it's not like it's not like everyone is going to eventually become Protestant because of the automatic conversions here. All 3 of them being in Germany and 1 borderline Scandinavia. I think we're going to see a fairly historical spread of Protestantism. We're probably going to see most, if not all, of Germany, or modern day Germany rather, converted to Protestant. Probably going to have some Protestant leakage into northern Italy and eastern France. And it wouldn't surprise me to see at least Denmark go Protestant either, and that may cause Sweden or Norway or both to go Protestant also. So it should be a fairly historical Protestant revolution, and the centers of Reformation are not really located in countries that are likely to get into wars and have the centers of Reformation converted. So they will probably remain there, spreading Protestantism for most of the duration of their normal existence. Looks like Austria is gobbling up some guys. And yeah, they curb stomped Bavaria, so they're probably going to chunk Bavaria out. Although it's hilarious that they're not Habsburgs anymore. Now they're the Mazziotis of Austria. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but... Okay. Oh, that's very nice. We got a siege pip increase on our conquistador. So very, very nice. Manpower is doing okay. We're pushing 300 a month, so we're, plus 70 men a month or something, which does add up. Colonies are already about half done. If you recall, I think they started this the better part of a year before I did. Here's maybe a better comparison. They started this not long after I got here, and my bar is almost half full. Theirs is not even a quarter full. So, although wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to complete the Castilian nation. So I basically need to get one of those sent before that one completes. So I may have to do something like... Yeah, we'll see how fast it goes. But I definitely want to have my colonist already established here, building it up to prevent getting the wrath of the Pope over La Plata. I'd send it now, but we're not making that much money. Our missionary is expensive. Our fleet and army is expensive. I think we've got a level 2 advisor, which is, yeah, we've got this dude. So yeah, how are we doing with rebellions? The Moroccans are going to rebel again soon, as well as potentially Sunni zealots. They really don't like us converting them. That's going to be a few years yet, so we may have to deal with 2 African rebellions in the relatively near future. But we will have manpower by then. We've got a strong army, so we're doing okay. And our papal sanction of war just expired, so I got to try to remember to refire that bonus. So for that one mission, what do I need to do? One fully colonized province in the Congo region. Oh, it shows me. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I could grab this, or St. Helena will also count. Do I want to border Congo? I mean, it might not hurt. We've got a Diplo slot. I believe, yeah, they've become Catholic in the Congo now. Or they're in the process of converting to Catholicism, rather. So we might ally with them. I don't know that they'll ever really be powerful enough to help us, but they might be able to help us if we want to take out the gold-rich provinces of the East African coast. If we look at what we can see here, this province has gold, this province has gold, ivory, 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 and I know there's a ton of gold ones in here too. So this area of Africa is very gold-rich and can be a huge boon in terms of wealth to whichever European power is able to get over there and take that land. So let's see, can I make these guys declare any good wars? No. Okay. I wonder what Austria is going to choose to do. They're probably sieging down Ulm. Ulm is one of these tiny one-province miners in there somewhere. I'm almost full on Diplo power. I do not want to spend and pay twice the cost. So what can we do with some Diplo power? We can increase our trade value. So, let's see here. I think I'm probably gonna spend it on some of our home territory that produces wine. 62, 64. I guess we'll dump 2 in there and maybe 2 in there. So that'll be some nice income from wine for us. Uruguay is almost done. Okay, so now let's get Pacific South America. So I think that's going to give us the southern coast of Mexico. Let us see what we're dealing with here. How is our force limit? So we can build up a little more. Oh, and I forgot we got a new merchant from something. So, okay. Austria's going hard. So they want to really chunk out Bavaria badly. Okay, so we got one more merchant. Where are we going to place him? We could collect there, but we only have 13% of the power. We've got one here. Yes, we do. That's very lucrative for us. I'd like to get a guy in there and have him send it towards Zanzibar. But we can't quite reach. So what should we do here? Tough call. There's not really a good spot for him. I think we're just actually going to put him here in Tunis and have him hopefully increase even more the amount that is not going to Aragon or Genoa. So we will put our merchant there for now. Okay, yeah, so Austria took almost half of Bavaria in that war. So Austria is getting big. I don't know why they're not on the Great Power list. That's hilarious that we as Portugal are stronger than Muscovy. So, oh geez, look at Muscovy. Muscovy is a big boy. So, yeah, they're kind of coming into their own at this point. They're probably doing their Siberian colonization thing and expanding crazy fast to the east. Muscovy is gonna really be a power of Asia pretty soon, I suspect. And you know what? We're gonna pull our guy from Uruguay and send him here, because it's gonna take him about 6 months to do that, to get there. So we're jumping the gun a little bit, pulling him out, but not by much. Our economy is continuing to recover. How is our force limit? Okay, we got a lot more force limit. Okay, so let's continue pumping this up. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on, we got 5. So we'll do. Yeah, we'll go another 1 cannon. We'll go 1 cannon, 2 cavalry, 2 infantry. So then I believe we're going to be able to launch our invasion of Mexico. Ooh, that's very nice. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. This freed up. I swear that Castile had a colony there at some point. It must have fallen to natives or something, and I wish I could see the state of that. You know, I can see the state of that. We will pop off our dude and have him go check it out. And then we will have to switch our prince consort into being the drill leader. Hopefully he doesn't die. He's a nice young man. Yeah, there goes Castile. They're trying to be tricky. So yeah, we're gonna have to probably compete with Castile over Colonial Peru as well now. But we will get Mexico from them by conquest before they can do much, I believe. So Canada's going to have, you know, New Grenada and Colombia, whatever this place ends up being named, and possibly this. But we're going to have competing colonial nations there. So we're not, you know, weaker than them. It just would have been nice to have more of South America to ourselves. And it looks like we're also the only European power going into Africa. So we've already got the Cape of Good Hope. France is just chilling with their one single extremely slow growing colony there. So getting the gold here is a nice midterm priority for us. And that's the Age of Reformation. So okay, now we're going to see a lot of European conflicts between Protestants and Catholics. Looks like some of the old school mercenary companies are retiring, and new ones, the Gascon Musket Company, are now available. We can also pass the Blasphemy Act, which would make blasphemy a common law violation and make it a legal offense to show contempt for or ridicule God, Jesus, or the Holy Scriptures in any form or way. And yeah, we'll take it for the missionary strength improvement. Blasphemy is now illegal in Portugal. So can this colony go faster than this is kind of the question. Because what do they got? They got 1, 2, 3, 3 complete. And they're going to need both of those to make 4 and 5. And we have almost complete, complete. So we'll say 3, almost complete 4. So boy, if we get lucky and get this first, well, it's not going to matter because we can't stop them from forming a nation at this point anyway. So that's fine. England also embraces the Blasphemy Act. Good for England. I also need some bigger ships because we're going to be... We need 15 and we've only got 5. So let us build... Oh geez, we can't really afford it. Dang. Why is our expense... Oh, because technically we have a 4th colony. So that's okay. So I guess we will build, boy, 2 years. Yeah, I guess we don't really have much choice. So we'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cogs there. Ala Reed, learning about the Saudi Arabian Peninsula. Ethiopia is looking pretty big. Surprised the Mamluks are still hanging on and not... I suppose they are getting chunked a little bit by the Ottomans. Ottomans have been pretty European focused in this playthrough. They've also got Crimea, although you know they're not going to really have much luck against Poland, Lithuania, or Muscovy, so they're about capped out there. If they want to continue to expand east, they're going to have to do it against fellow Muslims. And yeah, they're going to have a rough time going any further into Europe also, because now they're dealing with a fairly strong Austria as the emperor. Austria, so Austria, Hungary, and Bohemia are all ruled by the same king. So yeah, they're dealing with that and the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth on their border. Okay. And we're going to look into the Southeast Pacific, which is going to be here. You know, I may see if I can move them down here and then just have them walk by land. I think I'm going to try to do that and be sneaky rather than wait for the ships to be completed. Okay, Uruguay, San Antonio. We're gonna grab Fernando Po to complete our burger mission that we've had sitting out there for a while. And yeah, we're gonna pop our conquistador on there and then move them to... Well, we don't want to do that. We're gonna have to turn off the automatic transport and grab them and move them this way. Yep. Okay. new leader in Morocco. He's okay, I guess, kind of average. Morocco is going to war with one of their little guys there. How's our truce with them? Next year. Okay, so how's our army coming along? They're about half trained. If we were to declare war on Morocco, what are we looking at? Okay, they're now only allied with Tunis and Tétouan. So if we were to go on them, Tétouan doesn't really bring anything else to the party. Yeah, we're gonna get ready and we're gonna go on Morocco when that expires. I think we will call this episode right before that. So when does it expire? July of next year, so about a year. We will go ahead and position these fellas in Ceuta. We're also going to turn that fortress back on. Oh, wait a minute, did I? Huh. I guess it automatically collected one of my boats, which I didn't really want for it to do, but yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. Ooh, England versus France. Okay, we can do a government reform. We can grab all sorts of good stuff. Okay, what are our choices? We can... This enables the parliament mechanic and disables nobility and call diet. Gives us national unrest -1, which is very nice. Absolutism +5 is good. Don't really care about the army tradition. Production efficiency could also be good. Or what is this? States General. So no consorts, no heirs. I think that we're just gonna go with royal decree. We'll go for maximum absolutism. We want to be strong central rulers. Definitely want the extra colonists. And I want one of you guys to go back to the Gulf of Guinea. Guys to go heal up, and I think we can actually go ahead and start the war. So if we go on Choctamal, Cachical, and Campeche are going to go against us also, but our army is basically the size of theirs. So I'm gonna see if I can be cheeky and have my army go annihilate theirs like immediately. Who has the biggest army between those three, actually? Cachical does. Actually, we're just gonna go for the chalk tamal. Okay, so we'll kill 1,000 less guys, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, let us take Belize. So they're already locked in, so they're gonna come and suicide on our guys in Belize. Very nice. And our European cannons should probably make short work of them. I'm gonna blockade them also, just for kicks, because they only have transports. I don't know what Tupanaquam is thinking. Porzel, oh, Porzel still only has one army regiment. Oh my god. Alright. Come on, guys, you gotta do better than that, honestly. Yikes. And, oh, we have a 6th merchant now. So, we didn't even know what to do with the last one. I guess we're going to... I mean, maybe we'll just have them collect on our home node, even though we do that for free, because we're getting a ton of income there, so maybe just 10% more on that is good enough. So yeah, we'll just have him collect in the home node until we can get some more power in African nodes. Okay, so national manpower modifier plus 50%. Yes, please. And that also unlocks our next Portuguese idea, which is another merchant. So now we're going to be getting, yeah, 50% more manpower each month, which is super nice. So what to do with this guy? We didn't know what to do with the last guy either. We got one in Tunis, we got one in Safi, we got one in Seville, Ivory Coast. I mean, I guess we'll put one here. For now. Is our boat there? Yeah, okay, so we can should just get them onto the boat. Drop off the troop, preventing any further rebellion there. Doing? Oh yeah, Moroccans are gonna rebel soon. Sunni Zealots, not so much. So let's go ahead and do the Cape of Good Hope. That's a big bonus to our religious unity. Oh, it's expensive. Okay, so we just lost a bunch of our claims on Morocco. Do we have anything left? Damnate? How much longer is that? A few more years. So I think what we're going to do is we'll pull the guy off England and we will fabricate claims on some of the more valuable Moroccan provinces. Okay, so the siege of Belize is over. Nice. Caribus is helping us out with their own little army there. Good for them. Thank you. And we can do another tech. We're still way ahead of time in Diplotech, which means we got to spend a few hundred more points. What do we spend it on? Spend some on Tangier. And Evora. And as it is time for our war with Morocco, we're not going to start it quite yet. I think we're going to call this episode here. So thank you for watching. If you like the content, please like, comment, or subscribe. And hope to see you again on my next videos. Hope everyone has a great weekend.